It's the Aubrey Show with our special guest star, the seven psychopaths. There's seven people. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Okay, so, fuck. I'm gonna open with, to be completely honest, not super feeling this today. I'm dealing with my own shit and whatever. And also, maybe it's just a really tiring night. Who knows? I just kind of want to listen to podcasts and go to sleep. But you know, gotta upload something for today. And yesterday I did not get to my third thing, which was my favorite film ever and featured some wonderful, exquisite ASPD representation. Um, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it today. We're gonna do Seven Psychopaths. Boop, boop. There should be a little bit of an animation there or something. I don't know. Okay, so Seven Psychopaths is this 2013 movie, which I had never ever heard anybody talk about until like a film buff said, this is a great dark humor movie to watch. And I was like, fuck, I love dark humor. So I watched it with a friend, and immediately I was like, holy shit, this is an amazing movie. Now, I would like to say, this is before, um, it was back when I thought I had DID instead of, but so I didn't explicitly relate to the representation side of this movie, but it is a perfectly crafted movie. Otherwise, genuinely insanely good. Cinematography and story structure and characters are immaculate, and oh my god, And it is also a very appealing to writers movie because the main character is a writer who's trying to write a screenplay, which I can relate to. So, I'm not super going to talk about it because I think that you should just watch it. Genuinely, maybe even before you even watch this, actually go watch it and then never watch this episode. Um, but I don't know if I'm going to spoil it. Probably not, because I just want to talk about the representation aspect of this. Because basically, this was a movie that boasted that it was going to feature seven people with ASPD. Um, and throughout the movie, as the seven psychopaths were revealed, it turned out in a way that didn't feel like, unimpressive because it was so well done. At no point was I like, these aren't seven people with ASPD. These were not actual psychopaths, most of them. It was mostly just like, or not even most of them, I don't know. There was a certain amount that weren't like applicable with this disorder, but they just did fucked up things, which was so interesting. But the ones who I would personally diagnose with ASPD were also insanely good representation. Um, the this is gonna be a huge spoiler. Um, watch the entire movie. Actually, watch it right now. Do I want to spoil this? Because you're not actually gonna pause this, are you? Um, one of the characters does turn out to have it. And the idea is that, um, God, I really got to dance around this, but they dealt with it extremely well, despite the dude not being maybe the best person, but he also kind of was. And they use this kind of gray morality throughout the movie with almost every character, and it's so interesting to see on screen because it really lets you portray this type of representation well, because you don't have to make people villains to make them display, villainous traits and villainous actions, which is really what, this kind of representation is always naturally going to be about. It's villainous actions taken by not necessarily villainous people, depending on how you define, villainous people. um, so it was great to see that on screen for a movie. You had other people who could be diagnosed with it and just did objectively good things, which was great to see. And there was, of course, people who could be diagnosed with it that were just absolutely messed up. But even then, they had moments where you were like, oh my God, I feel for this guy. I can say I think I genuinely connected with almost every character in that movie, and the only ones I didn't were, like mostly background characters. Like, there was a bad guy's henchman that I didn't super connect with, but he was fucking hilarious. So that kind of made up for it. And he did do like one relatable action, so I'll give him that. Um, but I think that's all I'm gonna say. Rent it out. It's like $4. Watch it once. You will not regret it. If you can handle gore. If you can handle gore. And if you're looking for the same type of representation, even if you can't handle gore, dude, it is like, it's just such good portrayals that you don't see too often. And I am trying to watch more movies that have better portrayals, but when you look up stuff like that, you get movies with bad portrayals. Um, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll tell you if I watch any good ones. Of course, we will likely be moving away from this topic in future episodes because it's no longer interesting. I've discussed my big three, arguably my big two. I don't know about this, the first one, but yeah, I think that's just about all. Thanks for coming. Your homework is to watch the Seven Psychopaths. Actually, watch it for free. Pirate it. I don't give a shit. But probably paying for money. I don't know. Point is, it was great. Watch it. Um, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
Your land rover, I'm a land expander. Here to handle your first loss, Alexander. Your house school, you like Aristotle. Hit that bottle. That's not what he says. But no, boop, scoop, doop. I'm Ivan.